searching for greatness in a sea of...
Hey guys, Marko Yamashita here. Sorry for the lack of presentation. I just, as you can probably see and hear, actually things aren't too much different than what they typically are. But with having to reformat my computer and then reload everything back on. A lot of my settings were lost along the way, so I'm still trying to get some things set up or reconfigured. So things are kind of vanilla again. So please bear with me with a few things with my presentation. More or less, things are getting back to where they were, but there's still some things that I'm finding out along the way that I'm like, oh, that's not there anymore. So, but I wanted to give everyone a quick health update, just to give everyone an idea of what's going on, to give regulars to my channel a just kind of I want you guys to have info on what's going on going forward, because I really appreciate you guys being here and showing up and supporting me each and every time I do a stream. I know that my channel is different than a lot of other channels, and we are, I especially am very variety. However, I do zero in on specific topics at times, and that can be very, very niche, but at the same time also kind of controversial because of the people I talk about. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your subscriptions, and thank you for always tuning in. So first and foremost, again, if you do not follow me on Twitter, my surgery went fine. The surgeon said that everything went according to how she planned and how she wanted the surgery to go. She was able to get in there. She was able to decompress all the nerves that were being cut off, and she was able to repair the damage that was going on in my hand, and she was able to close me up. There were no complications. Everything went great. When I look at my hand, I have 20 stitches in my hand and wrist. So, but the site is clean. There's no infection. It looks great. It's healing really well. It's still, the bruising is finally starting to go away. So things are looking up on that part. Now the flip side to that, and why it took me so long, and why I didn't stream this morning, they did find some concerns in my lab results post surgery compared to my comparing it to my pre surgery. Some of my levels dipped significantly, and they're concerned about those things. So we had to do some follow up tests, and those levels contribute to nerve regeneration, bone density, bone growth, stability, those types of things, which are very necessary, especially for healing. So they're just trying to determine if it's going to be, if it's a result of the surgery and it's just temporary, and whether or not, if it's something that needs to be treated long term, how we're going to treat it. So, but in the meantime, it's something that, luckily, I can take supplements for and boost those back up. But the main concern is the long term effects. So, um, as long as things keep going the way they're going and I keep healing and there's no complications, I should be okay. Um, you know the we just gotta make sure that the skin continues to heal the way it's healing, and I'm already doing physical therapy with my hand therapists and everything else, trying to get strength and feeling back into all my hands and everything, and um, my hand hasn't felt this great in quite a while. There's no pain, there's no numbness or tingling and all this other stuff that was going on. I can actually pick something up in my hand again without, feeling like someone's stabbing it. So that's all good. So moving forward, we are going to take things light going forward for the short term. I am going to try to do at least, try to do one stream later on this week. There are some things and developments that have popped up that I've noticed that I feel that as a community we really need to talk about, especially if you do follow me on Twitter. I did mention last night, and it's not so much to give that person it's not so much to give that person attention or leak out what they said. It is more of awareness of the mental health behind it, and the fact that mental health is not something that you can simply take a pill and or go to a few doctor's appointments and it magically disappears. Most people want an instant resolution to things so they can move on, and that does not happen. And it needs to be talked about, because especially in the VTuber world, mental health affects more people than I think people really realize, and that goes for distributors as well as viewers and listeners as a whole. So it's something that we really need to talk about, and it's something that I really feel is important. So I do want to do a stream about it. I don't know when we're going to do it exactly, probably in the next couple days. Because I also have a couple other things I'm working on. And one of the other things is I want to get things situated and organized on my PC so we can continue on with our VTuber Wrestling Federation presentation that we've been doing, because I really, really am having fun with that now. And it's working a lot better actually now that I have my computer completely reformatted, and being able to dig into the game vanilla again. I found a lot of tweaks that have really helped with it. So I think once we're able to get things back going, at least the presentation from our end will make things look a lot better, and hopefully we can have some just as much fun with it, if not more fun with it, once we're back up and running again. So just keep an eye out for that. And I'm still gonna be busy with a lot of things, with especially with physical therapy for the next few weeks. So I may be hit and miss, but I will be dropping in on a lot of places like Twitter and in and out on Discord and other places. Maybe especially like on streams, depending if I'm in between appointments. So, because I do a lot of that with my phone while I'm waiting in waiting rooms and stuff like that. So so if you see me pop in somewhere, and then all of a sudden I disappeared, that's where I went. But I want to stay active because I want to stay engaged with everyone that I've met because you guys mean a lot to me, and I appreciate and value everyone that comes and listens to me and visits me, and and we have fun together, and that's why I made this channel in the first place, so we can all have fun together and we can all hang out. Um, so, just hang tight, guys. I will, hopefully be back in full capacity, or at least as full capacity as I, had been originally, um, you know, in the next few weeks. But things are going very well. And thank you guys for being patient. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the kind words that you guys have sent to me and said to me these last few weeks. The support has been very appreciated, and it's really helped me get through this whole thing mentally. So I mean, I really value everything you guys have said. So so yeah, we'll talk again soon later on this week. All right, guys. So just keep an eye out for the announcements or for the streams or the room openings on the channel. Until then, this is Marko Yamashita signing off. Peace. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you soon.